From Barcelona, a player from the reserve team, Barca B, has played at left back of late. I think it's fair to say had many of us thinking that he was irreplaceable, but a huge opportunity. Roberto, Piqué, Lengletti, Jordi Alba at the back. In the midfield, Rakitic, Busquets and Arthur, although the plays at which end. Here is Messi arriving better late than never. Big moments going goal. Ruben Peña, Bigas, Arbilla and Cote at the back, Escalante and Pape Diop in the double.
To try and get Coutinho back playing well again. He's a player that lost his place in.
Roberto. Seeing Rakitic combining well with Sergio Roberto early on. Of course, in the game against Getafe, he was assuming the Busquets role, if you like, with Busquets recovering from. Messi swings it in, it's a good one, and very close indeed. Gerard Piqué, training ground move there, I suspect, Terry. Piqué delighted to get on the end of it and did really well. Question of the expectation from him. He combines with his favourite partner in crime.
It didn't take long. It's an air of expectation when Coutinho gets the ball. Likewise, even more so when Lionel Messi gets it. Immaculate first touch. Jordi Alba are on the same wavelength. It's a lovely pass. Jordi Alba just
combining superbly with Suarez. Suarez into the area, cuts it back. I'm not sure if that was a cross or a shot. It clipped in off the base of the far post. Luis Suarez with a goal. It's now 6 games on the trot for Luis Suarez against Eibar, scoring in La Liga Santander, and that is the start Barcelona wanted, as Ernesto Valverde has a very serious looking conversation with Piqué in front of the dugout. Got to feel a little bit sorry. Oriana via Escalante, and comes across from Peña. Well, that's the best opportunity so far for Eibar. Sergi Enrique with the glancing header, not too far off target.
They know exactly what Ruben Peña is going to do when the ball is knocked back to him from Fabian Oriana. They know that crosses are really important to Eibar to get.
Whips the cross into the far post. Sergio Roberto rising for it, making a good contact, angling the header away from the keeper, but also just wide of the target.
Involved in the thick of the action there, Sergio Roberto at both ends. Eibar back on level terms with Barcelona.
Well, the whistle goes for half-time. Jeers from the home crowd as Goles crucial to Barcelona. Terry Gibson, do you think Ernesto Valverde's number 2, John Espiazu, hasn't gone Madrid, but there's 45 minutes to go. Eibar still lays it back to Suarez. Leo Messi! Goal number 400 in La Liga for Leo Messi. 400 La Liga goals, and Messi makes it 2-0. The crowd on their feet in homage to the little genius Leo Messi, making it 2-0 to Barcelona. And in the end, Terry Gibson, finally Jordi Alba. Oh, lovely cross in, what a save. Full control and touch there. Messi returns it to him, and again Asier Riesgo well up for it, and a good hand there to knock the ball out for a corner. But that's got the crowd on their feet. And Eibar, Coutinho finding Suarez, who in turn finds Messi, and you can't believe it when you see the ball in the hands of Asier Riesgo. Messi annoyed with himself there. What a counter-attack. Excellent play from Coutinho with the ball squared to Suarez. Suarez
apart Eibar now.
Here's Suarez. Oh, and he makes it 3-0. Eibar going to sleep. The throw-in taken quickly. Everybody expecting, I think, Suarez to cut it back to one of his teammates. Instead, he beats the keeper at the near post. Look of disappointment on the face of Adkar Gorta there. But Suarez
concede a goal. Of course, they're going to get the 3 points now.
Sergi Enrique with the header getting on the end of the cross from De Blasis. Just wide of the target. Defenders fit, central defenders over the last couple of seasons. Well, Marc-Andre ter Stegen forced to work. De Blasis with the header. I'm not sure how much ter Stegen knew about that, but he was able to block it as De Blasis.
I kind of feel their overall performance actually deserves a goal. Their attitude has been good. They've just been beaten by better players that have had special moments in the game.
He's going to catch you up soon, I think, Terry. That's the Camp Nou crowd behind the goal. And,
well, the gunsmiths, they're gunning, and they are absolutely wonderful. Galvanised by Mendilibar. They finished 10th last year, so you would think that there might be an improvement.
As we take a look, and believe me, the balconies will be jam-packed today above Iparrua. Somebody to do is to put stocks on sale around the world, but also limited the amount that could be purchased. That one moved, so Hernandez. Last year's in for Suarez, gets around and tucks it home, Dimitrovic. And just like that, Barcelona, against the run of play, has taken the lead.
The cruelty of our beautiful game of football. Eibar put to the sword with pure class in a glass on the Eibar grass. Wonderful rounding.
Dimitrovic, who forces him wide, in Messi. Oh! Razor close, but off the post.
Yeah. A pixel away from perfection, Messi. Wonderful stab home.
Long Messi goes the other way, threads it through for Alba. It wouldn't have counted anyway. Third time the left back has been caught by the flag.
Again, an astonishing piece of football from Lionel Messi. Look at the gap that he's got to find. There's nothing there. He's onside, and Messi finds it. This walk down the alley continues for Barca.
16th Barcelona B player coming in for an apparently injured Ivan Rami. Oriana open. Ball met. And the shot from Inui just squeaks wide.
Again, Fabian, fabulous. Wonderful play from Oriana. Again, way too much space. Jordi Alba leaves him wide open, and then the ball pulled back to perfection. It's not an easy chance for the Japanese international.
Cap it off with an equalizer. Diop. Hand came up to the face of Busquets, and the whistle blows. And a yellow against the Senegalese midfielder.
Ooh.
Oh! But now is that to Oriana, who already had a yellow?
Sure. Too many verbals, and Mendilibar cannot believe it. What are you doing? Is offside?
No, but I think what he's saying is, with a burst of speed, tries to cut near post, and then slotted home by Alba just inside the post.
Jordi Alba this time, sharp as vinegar, and that is good night Vienna for brave, mighty Eibar. Messi always involved, but this was a good cross-field pass as well. Alba starts it. Coutinho, that wonderful switch in a very even game.
Well, the Eibar supporters groups.
Astonishing game by Barcelona, but they got the job done.
combining superbly with Suarez. Suarez into the area, cuts it back. I'm not sure if that was a cross or a shot. It clipped in off the base of the far post. Luis Suarez with a goal. It's now 6 games on the trot for Luis Suarez against it back to Suarez. Leo Messi! Goal number 400 in La Liga for Leo Messi. 400 La Liga goals. And Messi makes it 2-0. The crowd on their feet in homage.
And apart with Eibar now.
Here's Suarez. Oh, and he makes it 3-0. Eibar going to sleep. The throw-in taken quickly. Everybody expecting, I think, Suarez to cut it back to one of his teammates. Instead, he beats
in for Suarez, gets around and tucks it home, Dimitrovic. And just like that, Barcelona, against the run of play, has taken the lead.
The cruelty of our beautiful game of football. Eibar put to the sword. With
a burst of speed, tries to cut near post, and then slotted home by Alba just inside the post.
Jordi Alba this time, sharp as vinegar, and that is good night Vienna for brave, mighty Eibar. Messi always involved.